What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the This Just In podcast, episode 5. As always, I'm your host, Justin Diedrich. I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, how are we doing today?
Pretty good. Had a long day. Didn't really get to eat until an hour ago. So, besides that, it's been a solid day.
That does suck. I had an off day for classes today, so
Ooh,
cooking. Kind of cooking. Gotta catch up on all those assignments behind
was a
on.
bad student.
But no, dude, it's those end of semester assignments that just like creep up on you.
Oh yeah.
Like all
When
those
did you
ones.
guys finish?
Uh,
Break.
I think we're done. Like, I think classes end the 1st of December, and then that week after is exam week.
Oh, that's how it is for us.
So I think it's pretty early. Considering, yeah. But yeah, we got a pretty good episode planned for y'all today. We're gonna start about the end of the baseball season, right? Last episode, the World Series hasn't ended yet. Now it has. That was a while back, but we get to it when we get to it. The Rangers ended up beating the Diamondbacks. Since then, there's been some manager moves, some rumors about some players and whatnot. So we'll go over a few things. Jared, do you want to talk a little bit about like the end of the World Series? Kind of,
I think it played out how we expected. Rangers, they were just too complete, and they outshined the Diamondbacks. But the Diamondbacks have a bright future, very, very bright future, as long as they can keep all of those guys and build more potential through that farm system, and just build from there, and hopefully spend more money, which they definitely can.
They put up a good fight. I mean,
they did.
Nobody expected them to get there, and they, took a game in the World Series. You can't really ask for much more considering you barely made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, after that, we had rumors about Juan Soto potentially being moved. There's been a bunch of manager moves. I know, like the other day, like I think the Cubs hired Counsell.
Hired Craig Counsell.
And
Guardians got Steven Vogt.
Manager. Guardians got Vogt. What do you think about Vogt? I don't know much about him.
I like it in the sense that he's a player and manager, so he knows both sides of the game. And I think hitting was one of the biggest issues we had last year. And I think coming from he wasn't like a crazy good player, but he knows how to. He's been in both sides of that, and then working with Seattle last year and bringing all the stuff that they learned throughout those last 2 years is definitely going to help the Guardians in the future.
Yeah, I was watching Baseball Today earlier with Chris Rose and Trevor Plouffe, and they were talking about how Vogt, since he was a catcher, right, he's got to know like the pitch calling and all that, and he worked with the bullpen last year in Seattle, so he's going to help with like the Guardians always have good pitching. So
that'd be great to help our bullpen. We had a bad bullpen last year.
The hitting because he played.
Yeah.
So. No, I think that's a good hire. Cubs getting Counsell was a little surprising. I thought it would be a Met.
Yeah. I forget, who did the Mets?
They hired, I don't remember his name, but it was the Yankees bench coach.
Yeah.
That was a little bit weird.
I mean, yeah, Showalter just collapsed this year, I guess. And they didn't want that, which is expected since a high market team in a big city with high expectations just can't fail like that.
I was kind of surprised the Cubs got rid of their guy, though. I mean, I know Counsell's good, but they almost
I've seen a lot of overreactions on Guardians Instagram that we should have got Counsell, but we're just not going to pay a manager $40 million.
We don't pay players that much. We're not going to.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
No.
I'd much rather pay Vogt a little bit and then sign a bigger star.
And Vogt's young too. He's got a lot of.
He's got a lot of managerial years in the future.
I think he's set up pretty good in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we'll have more baseball coming as free agency hits and trades start to happen and signings and all that. I mean, there's going to be a lot of moves. It always happens every offseason. There's some big names out there in free agency this year. Some big names.
Many big names.
Hopefully the Guardians sign somebody decent. Please.
Need it.
They're about to sign Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
He's not coming back.
He'd be such a Cleveland type of guy.
That'd be so funny. DH Joey Votto.
DH Joey Votto. But then we don't root for Manzardo.
Dude, we can run Votto in the outfield, bro. Let's
In
try
the outfield.
Let's revitalize his career, make him younger, put him in the outfield.
That's crazy.
So I'm not a man.
Cryo freeze him and make him younger somehow.
Yeah, dude. Like the technology. LeBron, he grew his hairline back, so might be able to help Joey.
Growing your hairline increases your athletic ability.
It does. It does. 2019 LeBron wasn't doing that, but 2023 LeBron's doing that.
He is.
Jared, we got some blind rankings next here.
We do.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
All right. I got you blind ranking ice cream flavors.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
First, we're gonna start with a little bit of a basic one. Hometown favorite, chocolate.
2.
Okay.
I think it's pretty safe to put there because I know what my number 1 is, but there's also a few things I have above chocolate as well. So.
Okay. Next, we got Neapolitan.
It's good. It's not my favorite mainly because the vanilla's a little basic and the strawberry isn't. It's kind of hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put it at 4.
Next, we got cookies and cream.
This is tough. It's either a 1 or a 3. Because I know what my 1 is, but I don't know if you're gonna give me that flavor. I don't know if you know what my 1 is, but if you do, you probably.
I don't think I know what it is either.
But you might. It's not a very common flavor. I think I'm gonna put cookies and cream at 1.
Next, we got Moose Tracks.
5.
Then,
not a
last.
fan.
What is this?
I got my number 3 left.
Number 3, you got mint chocolate chip.
That's probably not a good list for me because I don't like mint. But I feel like overall it's probably a decent
What's
list.
your favorite though?
Black raspberry.
What?
Bro, you know. When we go to ice.
Black raspberry.
So black raspberry chocolate chip is so gas.
From where? Just like
Mitchell's
generic?
up in Cleveland, and then Grader's down here in Cincy has really good black raspberry chip.
That's disgusting.
Dude, no. When you come down to Cincy, you're getting Grader's and you're getting black raspberry.
No.
You will understand.
No, I will not be getting black raspberry.
You're at least sampling it. You're at least sampling.
Okay, I'll sample it, but I'm not buying it.
You gotta get the Bearcat flavor.
What flavor is that?
I don't know, but we have one called Bearcat. Like Boldly Bearcat at Grader's, and I don't know what it tastes like. I haven't had it.
Boldly Bearcat.
It's a NIL, dude.
NIL. Sponsored by Grader's.
Going crazy. Jared, I feel like we always go along the same lines. It's always food for like the rankings.
Yeah, there's a lot of possible areas you can go with food, so.
Yeah. Wait, I've got breakfast foods for you.
Ooh, okay.
And I've got some weird.
I never eat breakfast, so we'll see how this goes. I never do
either. Well, I have a granola bar, but that's really about it.
Yum, and your cough drops.
Yeah, my cough. Well, those are more of like a 11 o'clock type thing, like before lunch.
Okay.
The pre-lunch.
Or all day.
Well, yeah. Well, that's when they start though, the pre-lunch, and then you have them for the rest. Yeah,
that's fair.
Jay, we're gonna start with a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
A bacon, egg, and cheese is a great sandwich.
It's a really good sandwich.
But I'm gonna hit it with a 2.
A 2?
I'm gonna hit it with a 2. It's a safe bet. I think there's some stuff above that. Just gotta hope you put it down.
Jerry, we're gonna go with a bagel.
A bagel?
It's a bagel.
I'm gonna go 4. I'm not a big bagel guy.
4? Bagel? Not a bagel.
I don't like what he brings to the table.
It's a low floor or low ceiling, high floor type of guy.
Yeah.
We'll go with a sausage burrito next. A little sausage
burrito? I don't indulge in breakfast burritos, so I'm gonna have to go 5.
5?
I'm gonna go 5.
You're gonna hate me for these last 2.
There's no way.
But you have your 1 and your 3 left,
There's
right?
no way you didn't put two things that I'm thinking of. There's no way you didn't put at least one of them.
Well, I told you I had trouble thinking of things. So one of these is breakfast food. But
Okay.
You're gonna be ranking it. Jared, we've got raw eggs next.
Raw eggs, bro. That ain't even a breakfast food.
Yes, it is, bro. Eggs. People have eggs.
Well, like, can I say scrambled, or like, does it have to be a raw egg?
I have raw written down, but for the sake of the game, we'll change it to just any egg.
Okay, then we'll go 3.
3. You're leaving your number 1.
I'm leaving the number 1. I feel like you had to put at least one of them down there. One of the 2. Come on.
Okay, I wrote down pizza.
What? Actually, wait. That's not that bad. Morning pizza?
You're having a breakfast pizza?
Low key? A breakfast pizza would go crazy.
Are you warming it up or are you eating
it? Warm that thing up? Yeah, 100% warm it up.
I know there's people who like cold pizza.
That's disgusting.
I'm not a cold pizza guy.
Now, if you're like running out of a party and it's cold, I can see that. But like,
just straight out of the fridge.
If you just straight out the fridge, like, come on.
Nah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I had trouble thinking of breakfast foods for some reason, so I put down.
How did pancakes or waffles not show up on that list?
It's too base. It's too basic.
See, that's what I thought you were gonna go. I thought you had to at least put one of those on there.
You weren't expecting pizza, were you?
No, I wasn't, because that's not a breakfast food.
Next week we're gonna do like top 5 like colors to wear, and you're gonna give dolphin or something.
Dolphin. Maroon red.
Maroon. No, maroon's color.
That's crazy. Pizza at the 1. It's not a bad list though.
It's not bad. It's just like
I'll take that list. That's not bad.
Yeah, once we changed from the raw egg because like
raw egg would have been horrible.
Unless you're like a bodybuilder in a movie.
That is not me.
Hey, dude, you never know. You might start cooking.
I hope.
But we're starting our weekly pick'ems here from now on. We're gonna be picking the NFL season for the rest of the year. We're starting in week 10.
Yeah.
Just because I only thought about doing this now. So we're starting now for the rest of the year. We have an idea of what the teams look like. So I'll get the games up here. We'll go through them. The Thursday night game, Panthers-Bears. Jared, who are you picking?
Oh. I'm going to take Carolina.
Carolina? I'm going to agree with you.
Unless if Fields plays, it might be different. But I think he's slated to play, but I just don't think he's going to come back well off injury.
Honestly, I think the Bears probably have a better chance if he doesn't play.
Oh. That's tragic, but...
Beijing's been okay.
Fields has been better, though. Sorry. Rushing outside. It would be a confidence game against a horrible Panthers team.
Because Bryce Young has not been good.
He's in a bad situation, though. So
yeah, he doesn't have much help.
But he still hasn't looked good by any means.
Going here, down in Cincinnati, we've got the Texans and the Bengals.
Oh. Do I ride the CJ Stroud train?
I'm not. Give me the Bengals.
I am. Give me the Houston Texans.
That's bold.
Is it really that bold?
It's in Cincinnati. Is it really pretty bold?
Is it really bold when you have CJ Stroud on the other side? Come on.
I mean, you got Joe Burrow on the other.
Okay. We lock up Joe Burrow all the time.
All right, man.
A bum.
This is why I'm going to end pick him with a better record than you.
Okay.
We've got
Perfect week starts now.
Heading to Baltimore to take on the Ravens.
Who's it again? Who's it?
Browns Ravens.
Browns Ravens. Oh my goodness! How could I forget?
Your literal team's game.
I forgot we were playing Baltimore. Relax. I'm gonna take the Browns. No bias. We're winning by at least 20. I just think that's what happens. We're too good.
Actually, I'm also going to take the Browns because I don't like how Lamar's been playing, and the Browns' defense has been good.
So good.
Here we go. Minnesota. The Saints head to Minnesota to take on the Vikings.
Ooh. Give me Minnesota. It's Dobbs season.
I'm going to take the Saints. I don't trust Josh Dobbs.
How can you not trust him?
Well, no Jefferson, and Cam Akers is also out, so.
Okay. Dobbs was cooking in the air and on the ground. He does it all.
Lamar should consistent though.
Watch Josh Dobbs tape.
We saw Josh Dobbs and the Titans in the playoffs last year, Jared.
Okay, but like
that was bad.
Did we not see him last week? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, okay. But like he's inconsistent because he doesn't do that every week.
When he plays with heart.
He wasn't great.
And heart beats talent every day of the week.
Plays with the heart, but with no hair.
It's brutal.
We've got the Colts and the Patriots next.
Give me the Colts. The Patriots are so bad.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Colts. Patriots are terrible. That one's in Frankfurt.
Oh, what an electric game in Germany.
Feel bad for them over there. We've got the Packers and the Steelers next. I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers as well. I don't want to take them, but I have to take them.
Let's see. Titans, Bucks. Levis and the Titans.
Give me Baker and the Bucks.
Ooh.
I got Mike Evans on my fantasy team. Got to see him shine.
Dude, Baker's so hit or miss.
But he's hit this week. Got to trust me.
I feel like this one's probably game of the week, to be honest. We got the 49ers taking on Jacksonville. In Jacksonville.
Ooh, in Jacksonville.
Give me the Jags. Purdy's not looked good. 49ers haven't looked good.
That's a good Jacksonville defense. I'm going to take the Jags as well. He needs a bounce back week, but it's not this week.
Jags are looking good. They're 6-2.
They are looking very good.
We got probably the worst game, maybe the second worst game in the week, other than that Thursday night game. We got the Falcons and the Cardinals.
Oh,
give me the
Atlanta.
Falcons.
Like, the Cardinals are so bad.
Yeah,
even if Kyler shows up, he's probably still playing Call of Duty.
They're probably not going to win another game for the rest of the year, to be honest.
I mean,
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams season.
Caleb Williams, Drake May, Michael Penix.
Who knows?
One of them.
You never know.
We've got the Lions and the Chargers. This should be a pretty good game.
Ooh, Lions. I don't think
I'll take the Lions.
This isn't going to be a close game. Well, it'll be a close game, but
I said on my
Chargers are going to do what they do every week.
I said on my friend's video show, I'm not going to pick the Chargers for a pick 'em until they fire Brandon Staley. So
that's tragic.
You got Giants Cowboys next. Battle of the NFC.
Cowboys? No Daniel Jones. I don't even think they win with Daniel Jones. So
no, I think they probably might have a better shot without DJ.
But they're still not good.
Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys. You got the Commanders, Washington, at Seattle.
Give me Sam Howell, baby. Sam Howell.
This was my sleeper pick, and you're stealing it. I'm also gonna rock with Sam Howell.
Is it really that much of a sleeper pick, though?
Well, I mean, they're good.
But like, they just got whooped by them Ravens. I don't think they got that confidence. They don't got that swag. Sam Howell really has that swag.
Jets, Raiders. Yeah.
Give me the Las Vegas Raiders, baby. Aiden O'Connell has not looked that bad.
He hasn't.
Looked better than Jimmy G. So
way better, yeah.
And that defense played spectacular last week. Great for my fantasy team. Love to see that. I just think they're riding that momentum, and they're gonna beat the New York Jets.
I'll take the more experienced team with the Jets, to be honest. I mean, even with Zach Wilson at quarterback, they've got more experience on that team. We got the Monday night game. I don't know why the Broncos keep getting prime time, but the Broncos and the Bills.
Give me Russell Wilson. Let him cook in Denver. Upset of the week. I don't care. I don't care if it's in Buffalo. I don't care. I don't care if it's in Denver, Seattle, Germany, London. Give me Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills.
Boo.
I mean, the Bills are only 5-4. They're really not having that great of a year.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Russ is gonna shut the door.
Still giving the Bills. He's gonna shut the door on his team's chance to make the playoffs.
I mean, did they really have chances to make the playoffs?
No.
He's just out there to have fun.
Well, I did just say Wilson has played significantly better this year. Mm-hmm. The rest of his team, not so much. Wilson, at least stat-wise, has not. He's thrown more touchdowns and hasn't thrown a whole bunch of picks. So he doesn't have more interceptions this year than bathrooms in his house. You remember that stat from last year?
I remember that stat.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try our best to keep track of our picks for the rest of the season. Probably in editing, I'll go through and mark them down. I'm going to mess up at some point. It's inevitable. Then we got the last year. We're going to finish this out. We're going to talk about the NBA in-season tournament. It started. I didn't even know it was starting because there was no promotion at all.
Besides the courts,
which are awful.
They're so bad. I don't even think they're made to be played on because they look so slippery.
Well, and you can't watch. It hurts your eyes.
That's true.
A bright red court? How am I supposed
to
watch
red court?
That?
It's disgusting.
Basketball's not meant to be played on a bright red court. It's meant to be played on wood, like a wood-colored.
Wood-colored wood.
Yes. Like the classic hardwood. Why are we trying to have like bright red and bright green or whatever courts?
They're just messing around at this point. I don't like.
Some of them are like the crazy. Pelicans is purple and neon green. That's not even.
I know.
Their color.
That's what. It's so bad. It's green and blue. What are we doing?
I mean, the Wizards. What are the Wizards? Are like brown.
I don't even know all of them.
I
just know Indies was.
Ew.
Yeah.
The Sixers.
So many players were so many players were slipping too.
Well, yeah, because they're not. Yeah, they're when you paint.
They posted the Isaiah Joe getting crossed over, and he almost fell. He fell because he slipped, and we're calling it an ankle breaker. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude, it's just the whole in-season tournament thing is another one of the stupid things. It's gonna be gone in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's good for the players, but not from a fan perspective.
Well, is it even good for the players? Like, they don't care.
$500,000.
Well, okay, but does that matter to like
a bench player will take that
$40 million contract?
Well, it gives the role player guys more to work for. I think,
but are they
which
playing
is good.
even? I mean, that's
what they gotta work for. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see
the point of it either. But that's the only thing that I can see the NBA defending it by.
I mean, whatever team wins the in-season tourney is just gonna be like, woo! Now let's go win the actual championship.
Yeah.
It's gonna end up being like a dumb team like the Pistons too or something.
The Trailblazers. Yeah,
like it's not gonna be an actual good team that probably ends up winning the tournament. Yeah. It's probably only gonna be cool when you get to like the single elimination.
Yeah.
But like
it's just the top of the groups, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That they don't even have like the top two make it. That's what I thought it was at first. You have the top two from each grouping make it, and you do a 16 seed tournament.
Well, they wanted to shorten it as much as possible because even they know it's a bad idea.
That's true.
Like nobody's watching it either. It's like you're not gonna get more people to watch it by.
The only reason I watch it is because it counts for regular season games too.
Well, yeah, it's like just because you're advertising it as the in-season tournament doesn't mean you're gonna get more viewers.
Yeah.
Maybe the first games because you wanted to see the courts, and then you turned it off halfway through the first quarter because you watch the courts.
Exactly.
I don't know. The NBA is not cooking right now.
I don't know what they're doing, and it's not like the NBA is dying or anything. Like,
but they're on the pathway to it because they're making horrible decisions.
Well, yeah, but like they've made those horrible decisions for no reason.
But yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Like, just play basketball.
Yeah. Nobody would say anything if they didn't add the tournament.
Literally, people would probably be happier.
Yeah.
I mean,
it would. I don't know. I just know Donovan Mitchell's winning MVP. He's so good.
He's probably like not even top 5 for it. Let's be honest.
But like, how?
Well, because I mean,
who's he not top 5?
Luka, Edwards, Embiid, and Jokic all exist. That's your top 4.
Okay, he can slide in the 5. He leads the league in scoring right now. Scoring title. Great
are they winning?
Okay, no, because you haven't been healthy. That's not fair.
I mean, Jason Tatum has his team 5-1.
Because Jason Tatum has a better team than the Cavs.
Well,
he's got Porzingis, Jaylen Brown. Derek White hasn't even been that bad. And his shiny.
And the Cavs have Garland, Allen, Mobley, Strus.
But like that, you're telling. Okay. I'm not being biased here, but you're telling me the Cavs roster is better than the Celtics.
No.
Yeah, that's my point.
But not by like a long shot.
Not by a long shot, and Mitchell's still doing more than Tatum.
I mean, I think Zinger is only slightly better than both Allen and Mobley. Holiday is not as good as Garland, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mitchell and Tatum are on the same level.
Mm-hmm. And then
Jaylen Brown's better, but he can't go left. Right? And then, like, who else on the Celtics team? Derek White, probably equivalent as far as bench players go to Strus.
Or Isaac Okoro. They're like the same.
Okoro's bad. That's not. No.
Whoa!
He's not.
Okoro ain't even that bad though.
He's not good either. I mean.
Yeah, because he's not a ball handler. He plays defense, and that's about it.
He still hasn't learned to shoot. He needs to learn.
He's great in transition, though.
Yeah, he's got to learn how to shoot.
Yeah,
you can't make it as a 3-and-D who can't shoot threes.
He looks scared, which is
not good.
Weird.
Markel
because everybody else on the Cavs wanted to shoot threes.
Well, yeah,
it's unbelievable how many threes we take a game, and if we don't hit them, it's just we get blown out.
Live by the three, die by the three.
Yeah.
Sixers are doing well right now.
I hate that.
Dude, I'm actually surprised.
How? Like, you know Embiid's going to dominate. Come on, now.
But because it's not a good roster outside of Embiid and Maxey.
But,
I mean, it's not.
It's not good, but you have Embiid. No, like, there's not a lot of centers that can stop Embiid.
No, there's none.
Yeah,
well, there's one. Like, Al Horford.
That's true. Every team should just trade for Al Horford.
Well, even when Horford was on the Sixers, he stopped Embiid, so.
Oh. A random Horford stray is crazy.
But no, it's just like, there's nobody who can stop Embiid, and Maxey's really, really, like, starting to play amazing at point guard. He's not even passing the ball now.
I'm so not ready for him to play the Cavs.
And Embiid's passing the ball. Crazy. Embiid's averaging over 6 assists this year.
Okay, but
Nick Nurse has him passing the ball.
Mitchell is better in the MVP race right now.
No, actually.
Okay.
Embiid's averaging like 30, 12, and like 6.5.
If we didn't have Mitchell, where would we be? We would not have a win if we didn't have Mitchell.
No, you'd have a win.
Who do we beat?
Who have you played? I haven't paid attention to the Cavs.
Brooklyn, we won because of Mitchell.
Okay.
We lost to Indy twice.
Okay.
When Mitchell wasn't playing one of those games. We beat the Knicks barely in a game where we didn't even play well. We also lost to the Knicks. And then third win. I don't remember. But Mitchell's played well in the games we lost. So like that he has so much. I know I don't want to go too literal on the whole value part of it, but the amount of value he has to the Cavs is crazy.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't like to say that he's not a top 5 in MVP race.
There's just so many good players. I mean,
yeah. Hopefully, win scoring title though.
That'd be cool.
That'd be very nice.
It's probably a race between him, Embiid,
Luka.
Anthony Edwards,
and
Luka, maybe Tatum.
Nah, Tatum probably won't get there.
Too many players to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of players to feed, do the Suns. What's going on with them?
They're not gonna be good. They're just
too
top heavy. They're so bad.
Too top heavy, and if those guys are sitting out, like Booker and Beal,
like Drew Eubanks is getting quality minutes. What are we doing?
Yeah, that like format just didn't work for them in the rebuild.
It's a tough scene out there in Phoenix. To go from almost winning a finals to being where they are now in such a short period that's not fun if you're a Suns fan.
Dude, I was watching a video earlier. The Timberwolves, right? The Nuggets and the Celtics both only have one loss on the season. Those losses were both to Minnesota. And the Timberwolves have the number 1 defense in the league right now.
We're too early to like.
I'm kind of buying into the Timberwolves though, because Edwards is he's.
I'm buying into Edwards, but I don't know if I'm buying into the whole Timberwolves roster.
McDaniels is good. Okay. Gobert's still a good defender.
That's it though.
Cat can shoot.
Cat can. Yeah. Cat's a weird player to me. I don't know why.
I don't like him.
He doesn't play physical enough, and like he doesn't do anything else.
Where do we like? Where does he rank as far as centers go?
I'd probably put him like
what? Embiid, Jokic, Bam, and Davis are ahead of him.
Allen could be better than I say like it's 7, 8 guy.
I'm trying to think. Allen, Claxton could be. Porzingis could be.
But Porzingis, is he really play center like that? He's a
bonus. He's a center now.
Oh yeah, Sabonis is way better than Cat.
Bonus, like Jaren's a 4. Gobert.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like in the same spot.
Yeah, centers.
Like they do one thing well, but that's it.
Center's a really top-heavy position, dude.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about it.
We're very top-heavy.
But
yeah,
man. NBA season's just getting underway.
Need the Cavs to play well. Come on, we
have a long season ahead of us. A lot to talk about for the NBA coming up. But I think that'll just about do it for this episode. A little bit of a shorter one for you guys. Yeah. Make sure we got this one filled. We're both having really busy times at the moment, but we will get this one out. Different upload day, but an episode's an episode. So hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. Once again, thank you guys for watching. As always, links to all our socials will be in the description. You can follow our Instagram. You can follow me and Jared's Instagram. We've got both uploads on YouTube and Spotify for the podcast, so you can watch on either one. You can watch on both. I like the engagement. And I think that's just about do it. Jared, you got anything else for us?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week.
Indeed.